Hello, I am Maxim Presence, and this is Indigo Minute. I am excited to discuss with you the concept of emotional energy and the mechanics of emotions and how to use them to create your reality. You're doing this all the time already. However, understanding how emotions are used with thoughts to create belief systems is paramount in understanding how you can use your emotions and generate emotions to specifically create what you are excited about. So, emotions are energy in motion, it's what activates thought forms. As a brief overview, a thought form is a combination of thoughts that are connected together through sacred geometry to create a structure that can hold emotions. So, thoughts like happy, certain, and capable, when you connect them together in a triangle geometric shape, with the happy being a vortice point, with the capable being a vortice point, and with the certain being a vortice point, connecting them all together, creating a triangle, creates a structure, a geometric structure, a thought form of happy, capable, certain. Now, in order to activate that structure, you need to add emotional energy into it because the structure itself is just the shell. However, it has the codes, it has the key codes of the shell of the function of that thought form. However, in order to activate it and turn it on, so to speak, you have to add emotional energy into that container. So, emotional energy is very feminine in nature because it's sort of like the manna that fills the cup of the thought form, which then brings it to life. It's like the water that is filling the cup to bring that structure to life. So, in order to activate the thought form of happy, certain, and capable as a structure, you have to feed it that emotional energy of those energetic words. Meaning, you have to feel happy. You have to feel into what certain feels like, and you have to feel into what capable feels like. Each thought has a feeling to it, but the thought is a thought on its own, and the feeling is a feeling on its own. It seems like they're one thing, and they need to be one thing in order to activate those things. However, how many times have you thought a thought without feeling the feeling behind it? Like when you're talking to someone and you're feeling sad, let's say, but they ask you how you're doing, and you could say, "I'm doing fine. I'm doing good." Now, if you're doing good, you're feeling good, then you would feel an energy of well-being. But instead, you're feeling sad, saying you're feeling good. So your thoughts and your emotions aren't aligned. One of the aspects in the fall of consciousness of our separation from source is that our emotional and mental body were disjoined. They were basically the alignment between the emotional body and the mental body was not congruent. And our job as an alchemist is to create congruency, harmony, and communication between our mental and emotional body so that when we think the thought happy, we feel the emotion happy. If you think the thought healthy but aren't feeling the emotion of healthy, then there's a miscommunication, there's a disharmony between the mental and emotional body. What you want to have happen naturally through uh, conscious creation of yourself is you want to align the mental emotional body to work together as one unit, how they're supposed to be designed to work together, instead of as two separate units. So so that when you think the thought happy, you feel the emotion automatically. Or when you feel the emotion happy, you think the thought behind it. or a thought that supports that. So emotional energy is supposed to work hand in hand with mental energy. But because of the fall of consciousness, there's a separation between them, and we need to work on our mental emotional body and weave them together in a way so that they communicate and work together, because they're building blocks that rely on each other to build your belief systems. So let's say you have the thought form of happy, certain, and capable. In order to activate that, you need to add your emotional energy into it. So if you're going to think to yourself and observe within your imagination on your workbench the thought happy, what you want to do is, when you look at that thought happy, you may feel no emotion connected to it. And what you want to do as the alchemist that you are is look at that thought happy and then feel into what happy feels like for you. You can use a memory of a time you felt happy to activate the emotion of happy, or you could train yourself in such a way to where you just think the thought happy and you intend to feel what happy feels like, and then allow that emotion to come up from within you so that you could feel what happy feels like. And it may take a second of stillness for that emotion to come up and for you to experience it, but it's right there within you. This is the thing to understand and to bring your attention and awareness back to all the time, is that you are this infinite eternal presence, and every thought, every emotion that you could possibly think or feel is within you. It exists within you. You wouldn't be able to feel happy, you wouldn't even be able to imagine it if it wasn't already a thing that exists within you that can come up from within your presence into the surface of your consciousness for you to perceive. So in order to feel happy, you have to create the intention to feel that emotion. So in order to, let's say, activate this thought form of happy, certain, and capable, what you want to do is you want to work with one thought at a time and then mix them all together to create the whole picture, so to speak. So if you start with the word happy, you think the word happy, and then you intend to feel the feeling of happy. Then you feel the feeling of happy, and I want you to do this right now. Experiment with this right now. Imagine the word happy and take a breath and blow it out. Set the intention to feel the word happy. And you'll start to feel a raising of your vibration. You'll start to feel that feeling of happy creeping into your entire energy system. It could be subtle, but you'll start to feel that lighthearted feeling of happy right now. Now, feel what that feels like, happy. There's a joy to it. There's a well-being to it. These are all supporting words to the word happy, to the feeling of happy. And now what I want you to do is take another breath and blow it out. And think the thought certain. And set the intention to feel what certain feels like. It's a different feeling than happy. It's very different. It's a little bit more solid, grounded. There's a strength and power to it. It's more of a masculine word, so there's more boundaries. It's not all flowy. It's kind of like it's a solid, stable feeling of certain. You can even use different memories of when you felt very certain in your life about something to activate this feeling of certainty. But I'm sure you could feel it right now and how different it feels from the word happy. It's so different. Energetically, it feels different. Now take a breath in and blow it out. And now imagine the word capable. Capable. And set the intention of feeling what capable feels like. It's this sensation of victory, of I can do this. I have the ability to do this. I'm capable. There's a strength, there's a knowingness, there's a power, there's a it's different than certain. It's still a masculine word, you're capable, but it's slightly different of a feeling than certain. And very different from a feeling from happy. So capable, I am capable. I can do this. Confident. These are all supporting words. Confident in myself. I know I can do this. I've done this before. Of course I can do it. I'm capable. And now, take a deep breath. Blow it out. And now, you could see what I mean by feeling the thought. The feeling is what activates the thought. Now, what you can do is you can weave all three thoughts. What I want you to do is think the thought happy, feel the feeling of happy again. It's much easier to feel the feeling now that you've done this exercise. Kind of instantly kicks up in your energy system. That feeling, it's very feminine, it's like flowing, it's expansive. And I want you to connect the feeling of happy and mix it with the feeling of certain. I am certain and happy. I'm certain that I'm happy. There's a confidence in your happiness. I'm certain that I am happy. And watch as those emotions mix and those thoughts connect with each other. And now connect the thought capable to it. I am certain, I am capable, I am happy. I am certain and capable of being happy. I am happy and capable of being certain. I am certain and happy of being capable. See as all those emotions mix together, capable and certain. There's so much power in that. Happy. I'm happy, and I am creating from a foundation of happiness, of certainty, of capableness. And as those emotions, those thoughts connect and join together, you could see this very solid platform that you're now standing on as a being. You're being this combination of thoughts and emotions of certain, capable, happy. I'm feeling certain, capable, and happy. It's like a piece of clothing that you're wearing energetically. It's like a platform, a magic carpet, a triangle magic carpet that you're standing on very firmly, of being happy, of feeling happy, of being and feeling certain and capable. There's a power, there's a strength there, and there's a light-hearted energy, like an excitement, a joyful energy. These are all supporting words to the state of being that we've just created. And what I want you to look at is your energy system. And it may help if you have your eyes closed during this. Scan your energy system and really look at how this energy of feeling certain and capable and happy is feeling in the body. It feels good. And recognize that this is the place that you're creating from. This is your state of being right now. This is your frequency right now. This is who you are right now. This is an aspect of your identity. This is like the conscious, defining template of your state of being right now. And anything that you do from this platform will have those energetics involved in your creation. They will affect your creation, because that's who you are. That's who's creating right now. So you're creating from the energetics of happy, certain, and capable, meaning that anything you take action on from this space, from this state of being, will be created from this platform, from this tool set of energetics. Whatever your creations will be injected with happiness, certainty, and capableness. Therefore, you'll create from this expanded sense of self, because you're happy, you're certain, you're capable. So everything you create will be created from that identity, from this point of view. Now, you could see how you'll be more successful in your creations by coming from this space, because obviously if you're certain and you're capable in what you're creating and you're happy doing it, you're going to have a lot of success, because people that are certain and capable and happy with how they're creating things, when they're creating, they have a good time doing it, they create great results, and they produce lasting success. Now, as you can see, this state of being, we just created this consciously. We used our thoughts and created thought forms with them. And then we used our emotions to activate those thoughts, so that they're not just dead shells. They're not just structures that don't have any feeling behind them. Now they have this feeling of, I'm thinking I'm capable, I'm feeling I'm capable, I'm feeling and thinking I'm certain and happy. It's not just talk. There's a truth and energy and knowingness behind it, because of the emotions that were added into this thought form container. So the emotions are very, very, very important. The emotions will reveal to you what state of being you're coming from, because your thoughts will also reveal it, but it's your emotions that are even truer to who you're being right now, because your emotions, it's much harder to lie with your emotions. You can think you could say to somebody you're feeling happy, but if you're emotionally feeling down, you can't lie to yourself about how you're feeling emotionally, and other people that are empathic can feel that as well. So you could be saying you could be saying one thing, but if your emotions aren't backing that, then it is not a cohesive, it's not completely the truth about who you are. So your emotions are closer revealers to your actual state of being, because it's much harder to lie about how you're feeling than it is to say. It's much easier to lie about how you're feeling than with thoughts and words than it is with feelings. So basically, your emotions are a really good key to let you know about who you are right now. So right now, we are feeling happy, we're feeling certain and capable within ourselves. There's a power, there's a strength within us. And what we can do is we can recognize that we created this. We created this state of being specifically right now, consciously. We did it consciously. And this is the whole premise of alchemy. This is the whole premise of create your reality. These are the templates that you, as a conscious creator, can create. And we're feeling this platform, this triangle of thought form of capable, certain, and happy. And what we can do is now we could take this triangle and we could see it within our imagination. You could spin it around and you can install it into your heart, so that in your heart you're capable, you're certain, and you're happy. And let's do that. Let's visualize in our imagination, taking our imaginary hand and taking this triangle of energetics of happy, certain, and capable, and just take your energy hand and install it directly into your energy body, your etheric body, which is overlaying, it's the foundation of your physical body, and just watch as that energetic is placed into your heart chakra, and it locks in place with all the other energetics, and it connects into your energy frequency, and and just take a deep breath in and blow it out. And just intend that it anchors and stably activates into your energy system permanently, so that it's stably in place. And you could just feel as that activates, clicks in, locks into place, anchors into place, you could feel a little ripple through your whole energy body of that happy, certain, and capable as becoming a permanent part of your identity. And just take a deep breath in and blow it out. And now everything you do from here on out will have that energy frequency, energy signature as part of your overall total belief system and frequency signature. So emotions are used to activate thoughts and thought forms. And when you create enough thought forms and connect them together like we just did now, we just installed a small, simple one into the heart chakra, and you connect them all together consciously, you can literally create an entire belief system. So should we do some more meditations in future episodes, we're going to do some more installations, and we'll build entire belief systems where once you have a belief system which is made of thought forms, complex thought forms, and emotional patterns that are connected into those thought forms, once you create those and play and actually activate a new belief system in your energy body, then you'll actually have a permanent, a stable change in your energy field, in your identity, so that you'll create from that new belief system. So right now, your energy system has had that positive addition of happy, certain, and capable, which is going to help you in everything you create from here on out, because you'll have those energetics that you're creating from as a state of being. Now, this is what's so exciting to me, and why I love alchemy so much, so passionately, is because of the massive potential that we have as alchemists to expand our identity. You can create so many of these energy frequencies and install them into your energy body to the point where you become such an expansive identity. Your state of being, your frequency becomes so expansive that you can transcend into a whole new perspective of what it means to be human, to be so expansive, so expansive that like you perceive multidimensionally, or you have such health in the body that you can't even get sick because of so much frequencies have been installed of health and well-being. So you can there's literally infinite amount of thoughts and infinite amount of emotions that you can choose from within your presence, which is always your true identity. And from that witness perspective, you can choose as the higher self which frequencies, which thought forms, which emotional patterns you're going to install into your character, into your personality construct, into the symbol you have of yourself, so that when you're navigating physical reality, which is a matrix that is made of your energy, which is within you, which you are, then your character, your personality construct can function within that system in a more expanded way. Have more fun with it, enjoy it more, create more unique things within it. So again, I remind you that you are the whole image. You are all the characters, all the scenes, all the settings, all the beings, everything that you perceive is within you. It is you. It is made of you. And by understanding the mechanics, the different components of your infinite eternal nature, you can then be a more unified, holistic being and create with much more joy and expansive, creative, exciting capabilities. Because separation is useful in order to experience yourself in a limited way, but it's not useful if you're suffering and you're in pain. So you can eliminate all those negative concepts and belief systems through the process of alchemy and install all these new energetics to create expanded states of being. So emotions are really, really key to filling and activating thoughts and creating thought forms that can then be created to make really powerful new belief systems that manifest so much abundance and whatever it is that's most exciting to you, because each individual character is unique unto themselves, like a snowflake, and they have different desires, different excitements, and all of us together create the whole puzzle of the total collective self that we actually are as well. So that's been an introduction to emotional energy. Emotional energy is really, really exciting. It's the energy that's in motion that activates all this stuff. And you want to, what I recommend is get yourself to start feeling the feelings that are exciting to you. When you imagine something that you want to manifest, make sure you feel it. Feel it. And we'll practice this more and more as we do more of these episodes. Practice feeling, being the thing that you wish to experience, that you are. Practice feeling the thought of happy. Practice feeling the emotion of capable. Practice feeling the emotion of certainty. These things are really important. You want to start to think in feelings. You want to start to imagine in feelings. And then you'll be very successful in creating things instantaneously. So we will work on this, creating greater unity and harmony between our mental, emotional body. We will unify the whole system, and we will ascend into a higher, more expanded aspect of our identity. On and on and on, infinitely and eternally, in love. So I thank you for joining me and listening. I am excited to share more. I'm wishing you so much love, light, and many, many blessings. May peace be with you.